so much for being here. I am Dr. Lynda Cramer, and thank you so much for being here. Okay, we've already got some people watching, and we've already got comments, so let's get straight into today's live and interactive. If you do want me to answer any psychic questions, like RP has already said, I'm suffering and feel so brokenhearted because of guilt and regret, so hoping I can ask a couple of questions. Go ahead. You have not only me, I am a psychic medium, but you've also got her. Hello, good morning. She's always on deck. So she is here with me today as well. Thank you so much for being here. So, Vicky Light, hello. Abracadabra, hello. Marianne S, hello from the USA, New Jersey. Yay, good girl. Vicky Light, question. How long do you foresee training before I'll be ready to give actual readings and charge for them? Thank you. Vicky, as soon as we put a timestamp onto this sort of stuff, it won't work. They don't operate in time. That's one thing, when we do law of attraction type stuff and we say, I've got this bill due in 3 weeks, I need to manifest some money fast, they don't see it like that, okay? Because they don't understand time. 2, they don't understand our currency. So we might be saying we need $300 now, but they'll give us $1. So even in those instances, still be very grateful and appreciate. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my daughter laughing, Tashi. She's on her iPad on her bed. She's still in bed. Hello, it is Sunday morning. She goes back to school tomorrow, year 11. So she can do whatever she likes today. Let's get back to it though. But the law of attraction, it doesn't operate on money or time, because those 2 things are only what we have here on earth and not what is up there, okay? Up there. All righty? So keep going, Vicky Light, with your mediumship training, and when they are ready and you align with the energies that you're doing, you will know when it's time to go there, okay? Lily, SCT, hello, Lynda. Hello. Okay, I would like to know if cards can tell something about my love life. Does the person I love loves me back, or should I contact him first, or should I wait for him to take the first move? I'm going to be honest with you. I always say, if we love somebody, tell them anyway. Even if it's not reciprocal, what is it actually doing to harm us? What we're doing by saying to people we love them is that we are spreading that feeling, that emotion to others, firstly. And secondly, if they don't reciprocate, you know then that you've got that finalization, okay? And also, if they turn around and say, oh, well, then you'll just know whether it's reciprocal. So I always say, if you love someone, tell them, okay? I tell everybody I love them. Hello, I love everybody, okay? Because that's just me. But, I've got personal friends, male friends, female friends that I love and cherish and adore, and I will always tell them why I love them. So I don't just ever say, I love you. Always answer it, I love you because. Doesn't it get more interesting when we put that because there? Whoa, okay. So I hope that answers that for you, Lily SCT, okay. Also, I never impede with free will of other people. That person hasn't given me their consent to read them to see if they love you. So I would never breach free will or consent rights of other people, okay? The only way you're going to find this out is by asking them yourself, okay? So I hope that helps. Corinne, thank you. Bonsoir to me as well. Thank you. You scared the crap out of me. Goody Gertrude. I have that impact on people. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, hello, Erin. Hello, light in the wind. Okay. Hello from Houston. Hello, Texas. Okay. I was actually talking to a lovely lady from Texas just yesterday. Okay. Lynda's internet can lag sometimes. Kristen, we've got to get to the end of the month because that's when I'm on a new contract. Okay. So just bear with the internet. Okay. I'm getting a new contract at the end of the month. It's slowly coming. Allow. Don't judge. Don't accuse. Just go with the flow is what I always say. Back now, Peter Ellis. Okay, Peter Ellis is in there somewhere, I'm presuming. Okay. Oh, no, again, sound is breaking up. Yeah, be patient, guys. Paranormal experience. Morning, Lynda. Oh, my guide's letting me back home. Can you give me the name of the town and I will have my information? Let's see. Are you leading you back home? Oh, I'd love to just break out into the song Sweet Home Alabama. Because take me home country roads to that place. I belong, West Virginia. Oh, how old am I? Just know the words to that song. But yes, you are getting drawn back. And it's not the place from where you are from. It's actually like a couple of suburbs or a little tiny town near there. Okay? If that makes sense. Hello from Alabama. So, Texas, yes. Okay. I haven't been able to stop crying and I'm so angry at myself and feel so much guilt and regret and I'm just so lost. We must remember, RP, regrets are what we feel is an expectation of our past that did not go the way we want. A regret is where we tried to control past events, where we create this negativity based on not getting our own way. So the only way that you can ever get through a regret, because I do have a video on my channel about hell, and I firmly believe that we go to a hell situation when we carry all those regrets and grudges and issues from our past, and it creates like a guinea pig wheel that we relive and we live and we live and we relive and then we relive it again. So to get out of that now, because I try to save a lot of people, right? Start healing that. Say sorry to yourself. Say, oh, I only did what I could at the time. Okay? Contact me privately if you do want to have a private chat about that, RP. Okay? Alrighty. Rachel Cortez, I'm trying to overcome my dependence on pain medication after having been diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. Okay. One thing I want to pull you up on there, Rochelle Cortez, never, ever, ever say those illnesses in the present tense. They're always past tense. How did I cure my own brain tumor? Because you may not know this about me. I've got 3 serious conditions. I've got a brain tumor, and I had a brain tumor. I had a throat instance only about 4 months ago that's now gone. Have you noticed my voice is now back? Because that C word is not attached to me because I will not allow it. And the other thing is I've got a broken neck and I should be a quadriplegic in a wheelchair. The reason why I'm not in a wheelchair is because every day I say to myself, I am healthy. I am presently healthy. Presently healthy. In the now, I am healthy. It is known fact through science that every single day our genetic makeup replaces about 300 million cells within our body. So over the course of about 3 months, which is about 90 to 100 days, our body regenerates every single cell in our body. So the only reason why we keep an illness or a disease past that 3 months period is because we have contaminated our synaptic network into believing that we have it. Those big words from Lynda first thing in the morning. I hope you understand it. So what science now proves is that every 3 months, our body heals itself. Every single cellular network within our body is replaced. So that means I had a brain tumor. I had something in my throat that was 1 inch long. 1 inch is that much. That's how big the lump was. And I had other things wrong with me because I don't allow it now because I train my brain to say I am healthy, I am fit, and I am strong. if you go to my playlist on my channel, there are many, many videos there under development, personal development, where I teach you all how to heal our bodies. Okay? Please go watch them. Okay? All righty. Okay. Salmani, I'm going to say it right here, right now. I only make $4 selling my book on Amazon because I have it on Lulu. And if you look at the size of it, that is one heck of a lot of printing. So that is why I've only got the one book available as a hard copy. All the others are PDFs. Contact me, buy it from me on my email where I can give you a PDF. You can then take it up to like your Office Max, Office Works, or whatever printing shop you have, and you do not pay the Lulu, Amazon, or Booktopia prices because they take it all in commission. As I just said, Amazon, I make $4. This book, I get $4. So if you want to swear, because I don't appreciate it, and because this is my channel, so please don't give me an algorithm. As you can see, there's an algorithm thing came up. Don't swear. Take it out on the people who are charging excessive amounts, okay? Take your blame to the people who deserve it. I try, and I'll be honest, I've given away over 2,000 copies of this. So if you think it's too expensive, how about you talk to me in private? Be a person here. Don't be a coward. Contact me in private and say, hey, I don't want to pay that much for your money. I would reply with all 4 of my books attached like I have to so many others because I'm a generous, loving person. So please don't apologize to me for what you've said. Salmani92, you've got an issue that you have to heal where you think you've got a right to actually swear on other people's channels. And I will not tolerate that on my channel because people who come to me, they come to me to be positive, caring, loving people. Yeah, Salmani, $45 damn dollars. It's a ripoff. To be honest, I make $4 on that, on this. So if you do want a copy, here is my email because if you knew me and how many times a day people contact me, I go through about 200 emails a day, and I'm whinging here today because I'm getting inundated with people who I'm trying to help, and I send them my books for free. I do readings for free every bloody day, and then I get attacked by somebody like that because I've got an issue that they personally have over a cost of a book. It's your prerogative if you buy a book. It's your prerogative if you're here on my channel, right? So let's get off that right now because I am here for the love of everybody today. Okay, Peter Ellis. Yeah, I know I'm breaking up again, guys. Okay, let me just talk to my daughter. Tashi, if you're on the internet, can you please get off? Because my video is not loading. So there you go. Maybe if I get my daughter off her internet, then she can go and do something else, so then it won't lag as much, and I really do apologize, guys. Okay, so let's go there now. Maria H., hello, good to hear. Stormy Night, hello, Stormy Night. Yes, indeed, we are creating our own life. We are in control. All right, so Peter Ellis, thank you so much for the feedback. Spreading love, he knows I love him. I told him I love him. You are great and so kind. Thank you so much. Okay, hi, Mrs. Lynda. Black Tool, I am not a Mrs. I am a doctor, and if you want to go there, I'm actually a Miss. Okay, so I'm not Mrs. Lynda at all. Okay, so just to clarify, I'm single. I haven't been able to hear you for the past 3 or 4 times, Susan. I know, Susan. Be patient. Couple more weeks, and I'll have a better internet plan. I'm on a contract that's about to expire, and I've been there twice in the past 2 weeks. They will not let me get on a new contract until the other one expires on the 31st of January. Okay? Okay. Stormy Night, she did give me her books for free. So thank you so much, Stormy Night, for saying, because that idiot who's having a whinge Take that whinge somewhere else and deal with it yourself. That's what I'm going to say to them. Okay, Black Tool, expecting another child, deceased grandmother came, showed me a little girl. Is that accurate? Please stop calling me Mrs. Lynda. I'm 3 times divorced and I don't like being called Mrs. Lynda. Okay, I'm Miss or Dr. Lynda. Okay, expecting another child, deceased grandmother came, showed me a little girl. I think you are having a little girl. Okay, if you want, please send me a photo of yourself to my email because I've added my email with the yellow tag there. Send me a photo of yourself and I can actually look inside and I'll see whether you're having a girl or a boy. Oh, I love it. Okay, I love what I do. Okay, Lord love a personal reading, so let's just go there today with that one. Okay, I am now booked solid until the end of March for readings. Solid. I'm doing 3 readings a day for the next 8 weeks. So please be patient, okay? If you do have a question, ask it here or just email it to me, okay? If you want an email reading, I'm still doing those because I can get through those a lot quicker than an hour and a half session with somebody personally, okay? All right. Hi from Adelaide. It's a beautiful morning here. No lag here. Ambient life. Thank you so much for sharing the feedback. Gertrude. No lag here in New South Wales either. Good. Peter Ellis. Hey, Lynda, you just solved your internet problem. Yay. Well, thank you that you're still here. You're fine, my end. Thank you so much, James Coles. Thank you for being here. I may have to move due to an emergency in the family. Will I be able to find a place on my own? Yes, and you're not going to be alone. Light in the world. Okay? So there will be others living with you. That's what I'm saying, okay? In the first instance, you may be moving in with a relative until you get settled yourself. Please try and tolerate that, okay? But it will work out beneficially for everybody involved. We get so consumed looking for the forest that we can't see the forest for the trees. But it's 2 years later when we look back and actually say, wow, that was a really good experience. I'm so grateful I went through that, right? Because that's what you're about to go through. Okay. Love your work. Okay. Tell me with a very large decision to move back home. Paranormal experience. I am getting that you're going back home. Okay, we've got to remember, guys, not just psychically, but also economically, because I watch a lot of markets, etc. We are about to have a huge crash. One guy that I was listening to the other day from Wall Street, he says the stock exchange is going to crash mid-March. I've been getting told it's going to be a little bit earlier than that, probably the first or the second week of March. We're going to have a huge stock market crash. So be aware, this is not the time to go into debt. This is not the time to move. This is not the time to buy luxury items. Save your money because we may be going into 6 months of sheer, right? I am seeing that this is global. I'm also seeing that this war is about to intensify. It may go mushroom cloud, if you're following what I'm saying, because I was told all this back in 2001. Okay. Like, till I'm single and ready to mingle. I do a lot of mingling, okay? Yeah, it's all good. Okay. JC, I got her books for free too. So thank you so much, J. Carol, for being here. Out of 20 people, there you go. 2 have already said they got my books for free. That shows you how many times I give these away. Okay. Sending you gratitude and love. Thank you for all you do to help you are. Thank you so much. How's you get a free book? I've already told you. Selmari, I've got my email address there. Email me and ask for a copy. It's as easy as that. Anybody now watching, if you don't have many of my books, I've got 4. So let's go through them. The first one I wrote is about my near-death experience. This is how big it is. It's got a lot of pictures in there, where I went, how I died, all the stuff I saw, how I explained these type of things. Okay? So that's my heaven book. That's number 1. Number 2 is my ghost book, where I explain how ghosts stay earthbound, why they stay here. Do they know they're dead or are they just in an oblivious? So I explain all the ghosts. So that's Ghosts Explained, number 2. Number 3 is Psychics Explained, how to get psychic abilities, how to get rid of them if you don't want them. All the psychic abilities and more development in there. The last book I have is Spirit Guides and Life Paths Explained. It shows how to connect with your spirit guides, what they are, what they can do for us, who can be a spirit guide. Lots and lots of questions answered in that book as well. So I've got heaven, ghosts, psychics, and spirit guides. All you got to do is email me and say, can I grab a copy of that book? Can I get a copy of your ghost book, for example? I am happy to give them away for free, okay? As that person said, it's a lot of money if you go through the channels, right? I personally know we're all struggling. I'm trying my best here, guys, okay? Okay. All right, Gertie, Miss Dr. Lynda, thank you. Okay. All right. Can't hear you, Lynda. Oh, my God. Paranormal experience. I'm sorry, but my volume is turned on, okay? Yep, it's turned right up. Okay. I'm in Cairns. Wi-Fi is horrible here. I believe that. I've got a few friends in Cairns, so hi to all my friends in Cairns. Hello, I wonder if I'll be fine moving to Poland with the war going on. Abracadabra. Don't move to Poland yet. I've got to pause because this year's not going to be nice, guys, and I can't tell you how much it's not going to be nice. So that's why we do it. Let's go and get a little lovey-dovey card, hey? Let's start some tarot. So let's have a pause. I love these cards. These are my little lovey-dovey cards. Aren't they cute? Hello, darling girl. There's my girl. She's always on. Can I have one of the cards, please, that represents what all of us people watching today, what we need? A little bit of hope, please, for the next week. I only just go for the next week, guys, okay? And I like shuffling, so you see this. Now, one thing I do with my cards is I let the universe throw the card out. I don't personally pick a card because when I went to America, I went and saw a lady and I said, can you please give me my psychic reading? And no, that didn't fall out. She actually put all the cards out like that and she said, pick a card. I picked a card out of the pack and it was the Wheel of Fortune, which was a wheel with a man on it. She said, you're going overseas to see a man. I said, yes, I am. She said, well, let's do it again. So she shuffled and she went back and I picked out the exact same card, Wheel of Fortune with the man on it. So she said, let's go 3 for 3. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Put them out. And I went, bing, that one. So which card do you think I got? The Wheel of Fortune with the man on it. So when I did that day, was that me picking that card because I already knew that was the card that I was doing? I knew at that time I was going overseas to see the man in America who was number 2 husband, who killed me, by the way. And there's our card because it just flipped out. Or was it something else? So I want to believe something else or someone else picks the cards. So it's not us getting the card that we want, right? So put those over there. Here's the card for today. Love enjoys doing things together. Love, love, love enjoys doing things together. The more we share and the more we're near people, you know, you look back a year ago when they wanted us a metre and a half away from each other. Our auric field goes for a metre and a half. You getting it? You waking up to it? Because they knew, you know, I've got that, I've got to be careful. I've got a video from 2005 where they're talking about what happened in the last 2 years. Funny that, when it was all supposed to be unplanned, right? If you want a copy of that video, all you got to do is email me and say, can I get a copy of that video from 2005? I'll send it over to you. Because when one of the lines it says, how do you propose to get everybody that? And the guy whose initials are BG, he says we plan to bring out a Miley Cyrus. Think of a word that rhymes with Cyrus. Funny, hey? So if you do want that, all you got to do is email me and say, give me a copy of that 2005 video. Happy to do it. And if you want a copy of my book at the same time, do that as well. Okay. So because love wants us together, because when we're together, we are creating energy. It's like the old 1 + 1 = 3. So you got the power of one equals together, but it creates this third catalyst reaction of energy. So imagine if 10 people got together. Imagine if there's 100. Look at the energy that you get at a rock concert, per se. Okay? And the more that we are loving everything that's going on, please know that we are creating a side of this war that's going to win. Okay? All right. Lucy Cat just said, hi. Can I have a free book then? Selmani92. All you got to do is email me. How many times have I got to say this today, guys? Okay. Thank you, Beyond Now, for saying I hear. Gertie Gertrude, please send me a message from the universe. Gertie Gertrude, I'm going to do a few messages for us today from the universe, so let's just go over right now. Oh, my gosh, I can pick them all up. I've got my tarot cards. Okay. Black Tool, get that chemistry going. Yep, that's right. Victoria Olsen, audio is still choppy. Please be wary that my internet is at its last legs. I am starting a new plan on February 1. I've been to the telco twice in the past month, and I cannot upgrade my systems until February 1. Okay? So, oh, look, there's the card for today. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, please know I'm getting onto it for us, guys, okay? So hopefully in 2 weeks or so, I'm going to have much, much better quality video for us all, okay? Okay. So, Mari, never say thank you to me, darling. I love your work. You know, you're gorgeous. You know, we're all scared. We're all confused, right? Everybody doesn't know what's coming. And the more we react and we take it out on others, the more we're actually helping them win their war. So we've got to be kind, generous, loving to others. That's how we're going to get through this, guys. You know, when you see someone angry, don't be angry back, because then you're creating that anger emotion. Go up to them and say, I hope that you're having a nice day. Go up to them and say, are you okay? Is there anything I can do for you? Or the best one that you can say is, are you aware you're angry and your anger is affecting me? How about we talk about some ways for you to be happy? Because once they get out of that anger and they start being happy, they may not even know that they're angry. How do we know what we're doing unless somebody identifies it and tells us what we're doing wrong? See? So give these people compassion, understanding, and most of all, try and see their perspective and say, damn, I feel sympathy for that person for what they're going through today. Okay? Would love to know if I can get pregnant soon. Lucky Cat, I'm actually seeing wait 2 years. Okay? Wait 2 years, darling girl. You don't really want to be pregnant during what's coming this year and next year. Seriously. Okay? You would never want to bring a baby into a war zone. Okay? That's what I say. It's better now, thank you. Okay, hi, Lynda. Do you see me getting my own place anytime soon? Liguia, actually, your answer is yes. Okay? Can the Tards tell me anything about when the solar flash will occur? Stormy night. Let's go there with the solar flash. Okay. I don't believe what they're saying about it. I firmly believe that we have solar flashes all the time. Some are bigger than others. So, yes, there is a high possibility of a big one coming. But I think it's just another ruse of the game that they're playing to make us scared. That's what I think. Okay? They want us in fear because when we're in fear, our vibrations lower, and that's when we rely on like places like Warrior Earth Foundation. If you're listening to the initials of those, Warrior Earth Foundation, they want population halved in the next 5 years. They're on their way to do it. So think about that. You know, when I died in 2001, I was told 3 in 8 will perish during 2003, 2004. That's my prophecy that I've been sending out for the past 15 years. Let's see how good that is, right? You know, 3 in 8, that's 3 billion people. Do you think I want this to come true? No. So we've got to be careful, guys. Stay healthy. Stay positive, caring, loving. Get a copy of my book and start doing all the exercises in them on how to be more gracious, more kind, more understanding, compassionate, loving, and most of all, forgiving. These people from the Warrior Earth Foundation, like the Gil Bateses, they need to be forgiven for what they do. And we only forgive them by saying they don't know any other way. We don't have to be like them. We can create our own energy based on our own emotional output. And I swear, I hope that your emotional output is love. Okay? Let's go to this card that I've got today. Oh, it's a nice little one. I've just got to find it in my book. I like going straight over to my Easy Tarot handbook because people do like that confirmation, right? Okay, so here's the card. It is the 3 of Cups. I love this card, okay? The 3 of Cups. So here it is, and I'm going to read what it says. It says, there is emotional happiness together with a sense of abundance and achievement. So this is now a time to work together with others and get your dreams coming, okay? The 3 of Cups represents celebrations with friends and family, and it can also indicate weddings or christenings. Now, weddings doesn't have to be a man and a woman walking down the aisle getting married. A wedding can be the relationship between me and my pen. It could be me and my microphone, me and my cat, me and my car, me and my daughter, me and this light. If I do this, you'll be able to see the light. There it is. See, I've got this big green light here. So a relationship doesn't have to be our partner, okay? So it's the card showing all that is coming for us. Those who are on the right side of this war are about to benefit the outcome. For 2025 is going to be a very good year for those of us who are staying healthy, looking after ourselves spiritually, emotionally, loving, and looking after others and doing things for others without expecting rewards or compliments or grandeur. Mind, okay? Girl I was talking to the other day, she said, I want to be a millionaire. And I said, well, what are your dreams and goals to get there? She said, I don't care. I just want money. I said, well, the universe will not give you money. You must think of the process involved to obtain it, and they will create that through the law of attraction because we do it what we're passionate about. So if we do what we're passionate about, then that will generate that $1 million for you. She couldn't understand it. She just thought she was going to wake up with $1 million in her bank. Poor girl. All right, let's just go back here. I'll send you an email regarding my question. Thank you, RP, for doing that one. Paranormal experience. Yep, thank you for that. Do you see me having financial freedom? Eldonte Thompson. The next few months are going to be very hard. So buckle down, hunker down. I think that's the word for America. Okay. Hunker down. Don't spend frivolously. Only buy what we need to survive for the next few months. Store your food, store your money, store everything like a squirrel. Okay? Be a squirrel. I think that's going to be my new motive for the next couple of months. Be a squirrel. Hoard everything in your chin. Okay? Hoard everything. So then when we do come out of this and real estate crashes, real estate's about to go down really bad. So you don't want to buy now. Don't buy now. Real estate, some places it's going to be half of what it is now. If we keep having these excessive deaths like they're saying, where 10,000 people a day are dying just in one country, and it's usually only 1,000 dying, think about how many houses are about to be free just from that. Wow. Okay. So there is going to be a huge influx of houses available. Okay. Hi, Dr. Lynda. I would like to know if I will find true love soon. Bernardes? Yes. Now, you've got to remember what you're saying there. Will you find love? The best love that you can ever find is the love within yourself for yourself. Okay? The best love that you will ever have is for those things around you that you possess, like this pen. I love it. Thank you so much for working for me today. Okay? So think about what you love around you. Put that energy out there, and then someone out there will be attracted to that same frequency. That's how we get the right partner. Okay? Which book perchance? Would love to get it. Agree with so much here. Thank you, Dr. Lynda. Tina K, please email me if you want all 4 books. I'm happy to send them over. I do send across my PayPal link just in case you do want to pay for it, but it's not expected, okay? It's not something. It's just a generosity thing that I ask for from people as a gift. So if you do want to give me a gift today, I'm going to put in my PayPal link here. Okay, let's just go on through some links then. If you're liking what I'm saying today, if you're learning some stuff, for any reason, if you want to throw me some dollars today, okay, to show your generosity. So there's my PayPal link. Here is my email again. Please know that I am not doing any new reading bookings for 8 weeks. I'm fully booked out for readings for the next 8 weeks, okay? If you do want me to do an email reading for you, please know I will need a current photo. Ask any questions you want. If you want me to connect with your spirit guide, because I do see spirit guides, I need your consent. So please say in there, I give you consent to connect with my spirit guide. I'll even send you a photo of what they look like, okay? All right, so the 3 of Cups is what I'm still talking about here. Let's go. The 3 of Cups may also show the progress of a relationship that is emotionally fulfilling, a happy conclusion to matters, victory, and abundance. Those on the right side of the fence are about to receive the gracious thanks of the universe for standing by them. So for the last 2 years, if you have been saying to the authorities, I'm still going to carry on my own way, thank you very much, but no thank you very much, we're about to get those brownie points from heaven. Good things are coming to those who are good, okay? I hate to think what BG is about to suffer. Oh, my God. Okay, a certain KS, if you know that word, Carl, and then it's like a blood swab, if you know, following my deals here, because I don't want his name in my algorithms today at all. Okay, generally it tends to indicate reasons to celebrate with others. Celebrate with others. Be connected to others. Send your love out to others. Be happy. That's the big thing here, guys. We must stay happy. Okay? We must stay happy. I sing every single day. Okay? And I say it to everybody. Everything you do, you make a song out of it. See, I'm already doing the la-da-da-da-da-da. So you make a song out of everything. If something bad goes wrong in your life, Start singing about it. I'm so glad I spilt the milk all over the floor. Okay? Because when I spill milk all over the floor, I get down and draw pictures in it before I clean it up. I appreciate everything I do, good or bad. Okay? We must be grateful, thankful, and appreciate all the things that happen to us bad. Everything happens for a reason. Everything we get that's bad that happens to us is always an opportunity for growth. Okay? How can I sit here and tell you guys how to heal yourselves unless I was in a car smash and broke my neck? Unless I got hit in a tree and I found out I had a brain tumor? Unless I lost my voice for a few months and they found an inch lump in my throat? How can I tell you how to heal all that unless we go through that yucky stuff so then we can find those benefits of what come after it? So every time something bad happens to us, guys, please remember it is always for our good. We don't know what our lives are about. We don't ever get our life paths, but we do have spirit guides to keep us on that path, remember? Okay, let's just go there before I get a ruin. Okay, Breathe G, how will I help people most efficiently? I love to help and have some capacity, but go far to go. Thank you for all you share. Breathe G, you can start by just knocking on your neighbour's door and say, hi, I live over there. We haven't chatted before. Is there anything you need today? Takes guts to do that, right? I do it. How do you think I met the two disabled men that I lived down the street from me? They're housebound. They never get out because they've got high intellectual handicaps. But I go down there about once a week or so and knock on their door. Hi, boys. How are you today? I bring cake. I love it when I turn up with cake. So imagine the joy, the feelings that they get. And it ripples out of them when Lynda turns up with chocolate. Oh, Linda's here with chocolate again. That's the emotion. That's that charge of spark that we've got to get going. How do we do it if we don't? Yeah, if we drive 10 kilometres and we do that for a friend, we've just gone 10 kilometres past all those other people who need that spark of goodness. So try it with everybody you interact with. I say when you go to your grocery shops, as you're walking in, say to yourself, I'm going to compliment 3 people inside today. As you walk past someone, just say to them, wow, I like your shoes, and keep walking, because you don't want them to stop and have a chat unless you want them to, right? I love stopping and having a chat with people. You know, I say that lady, she was very obese. She had swollen ankles. Her ankles were like this, each foot. She could hardly walk, but she had these really cool, like, doctor-issued shoes on, walking shoes for people in her condition. And I stopped her and I said, darling, I love your shoes. They look so comfortable. Where did you get them? We spoke for about 10 minutes, and you could see that no one ever stops to talk to this woman because she's so large. I went home absolutely tears of joy. How do you think she went home that day? Having just a 10-minute conversation with a stranger. So that's how we start spreading this, guys, okay? Always find someone and just compliment them, okay? Okay. Troy, I love you too, Troy. I was wondering if you can tell me if God is speaking to me. I've been through a divine experience in 2020. I feel God is trying to get my attention. Troy, he is. Because God wants us all to listen to him. So if that's not even a psychic answer, is it? And I'm always honest with my readings, okay? I do believe that you have had an encounter, yes. You have been touched by the divinity of the heavenly beings, yes. And you're about to change your job too. So let's see if that pans out for you, Troy. Okay. Now, Rebecca, I don't have PayPal. I'll email you and get another way. Yeah, Rebecca, if you're in Australia, I'll just send you over my BSBN account number. That's fine. But I don't do it to get in money, darling. So just ask away what you want, and I'm happy to help you anyway. Kristen T, 5 Years in Heaven is Lynda's book that she has been referring to. Thank you so much, Kristen T, because I know that you've got a coffee because I emailed it to you too. I feel so gracious that I've met you. Bless you, Paranormal Experience. Stormy Night, here's my song. If I had to tail, it'd be wagging. Hello, I love tails. That's why I love my cat so much. Gertie Gertrude, I lost my job because I refused to get the Miley Cyrus. And I've been unemployed for 9 months, staying positive, but need a job. Will it be soon? Gertie Gertrude, guess what? I had a nurse friend. She didn't want to take that thing either. She just got a phone call because she's had a year off work because they didn't want her back. I'm going to talk in code here. They rang her and said, can you start next week? She said, let me think about it. They said, well, I hope this helps. We're about to reimburse you for all the time off that you've had off work. So she went into her bank. $175,000 was deposited overnight. So I think she went back to work, right? And she's the healthiest one in there, by the way. Isn't that funny? Okay, so be patient, Gertie. Yeah, we've got signs all up and down the road here. People needed for this. Now hiring. Come here, we're hiring. Employment opportunities. Ring us now. So there is so many people now looking for employers. It really is getting better for us who want to go find a job, okay? All right. Babsy, thank you. Great faith always in everything is learning. Thank you so much. Can you describe my guides or advice on how I can connect with them? Anusha, let's go there. I was going to do a ruin stone, but let's just go there now. This is a gift for everybody watching me today, okay? Let's all do this together. Please let me know if this works for any of you, because this is something that we can all do. When I first started seeing spirit guides, the first one I ever saw was a rat sitting on a guy's shoulder. So we can't have any expectations of what comes through. It could be animal, human, other. I've had a pterodactyl in my backyard. I've had a leprechaun turn up, to be sure. So we can't put any expectation on what will come through, right? But this is how I say it. And this is how you can say it too. So let's do this together if you want to connect with your own spirit guide today. Okay? Get yourself comfortable. Breathe in and out a few times. Have a drink of water if you've got it, because water is a natural conduit of electricity. Electrifying. All you've got to do is look up to the sky. That's what I do. I just look to the sky. Hello. Oh, I just saw her. That's my girl. Hello. Not you today. I want my spirit guide. Let's go there. And I'm going to get his perch ready. Okay, let's see if he comes in today, okay? My name is Lynda. So you say your name. It's all about you, right? So I'm just going to say it for me, but you say your name, okay? My name is Lynda. I don't know if you heard that, but there's banging here next to me. There's just 2 knocks. That was a little bit sweet. Thank you. So here we go. My name is Lynda. Today, I am so grateful that I have the ability to communicate and speak with my own spirit guide. I give myself permission and consent to connect with whoever or whatever my spirit guide is. And if they do wish to come through to me today, please know that I respect them for the magnificence of who they are and what they represent. And if they do have any messages for me today, please let them speak clearly to me so I hear them so then I understand my path and what changes I need to make in order to get back on my path if I am off it presently. I thank you so much for all that the universe does, and with the almighty loving white universal energies. I don't expect who or what will come through, but if they do, I am so proud and appreciative of all you do for me. That's all we've got to say. And I'll tell you a little secret, guys. Don't know if you know my spirit guide. He's a huge white owl and is perched right here on the end of my chair. His talons come down to about here. Hello, little one. Are you a good bird today? That's my big white owl. I can see him sitting right here. So we don't expect what our spirit guides are. If you do want me to connect with yours, please email me. I need a current photo of yourself attached. I also need your consent. I give you consent to connect with my own spirit guide. Any questions? Give me a little bit of information about yourself. Hi, my name is Lynda. I live in Brisbane, Australia. I'm now whatever you call me. All right? Let me have a little bit of connection to you, and then I've got better connection with your spirit guides. And I, just like this morning, I was emailing a few people this morning, and I found what their spirit guide. I also put my PayPal link there if you do want to get some money over to me for a gift. If you want any of my books at the same time, all you got to do is email me and say, can I get a copy of your ghost book? Can I get your heaven book? Can I please have a copy of your psychic book or spirit guide book? Because I've got 4 books, right? Okay, so there you go. Anusha, can you describe my guides or advice on how I can connect with them? That's all you've got to do. This guy's preening himself now. He's got his wing out and he's doing down the feathers. You know how birds preen themselves? Oh my God, I'm loving that I can see him in the reflection here. Ambient life, I feel something is blocking me from my gifts on purpose. Do you have any guidance? Ambient life, if you go into my video stream, I have a video in there in how, I think it's in the personal development playlist. It's one of the first ones I ever did. So you scroll down and it's called How to Release Blockages. I've already got a video there. Please go find that one, okay? All right. Lily SCT, do you see my new flower business being successful, or do you see me doing something else? I can see that you're going to need to get yourself, there's a heat issue with your flowers, darling. They're getting too hot. So if you've got them in a greenhouse, make sure you put up like a sprinkler system, okay? Do that. But I can see that everyone wants flowers, but especially coming up to Valentine's Day is coming up, okay? D. King, I am stalling on a project to follow my passion. Can you please tell me if I ever will move forward with this YouTube project? Get it going. That's the message I'm hearing, D. King. Get it going. Okay? If I can do a YouTube channel, so can you. I don't have any techie experience at all, and I'm still here today, right? Light in the world. Lynda, may I ask what is coming to me in regards to love? Light in the world. Love is always coming to you, darling. If it's in particular reference to a future partner, wait 6 months. Because, you know, we all want love, right? But sometimes that right person, they've got to be dealing with an ex. They might be going through a custody battle. Do you want to meet them now when they're going through that? So wait a few months, because the person that you're looking for, they've still got stuff from their past relationships to deal with. And you want them when they're fresh and healed from that. Okay, so please don't be in a rush. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, I haven't made any money in my current profession in a few years. Will it pick up for me? Crystal Pistol? I love the name, Crystal Pistol. That's a really cool name, by the way. No, unfortunately. The answer's no. Okay? I'm not saying that it's going to fall apart altogether, I'm just saying, don't have any dreams of grandeur from it at this point. The next 2 years are going to be very, very hard for some people, Crystal, okay? RP, I just discovered you and your channel today, and I'm so thankful. I needed this so much right now in my life. It gives me hope. Please know, RP, I am here every Sunday morning Brisbane time, okay? My time that I start does vary. Sometimes I'm here at 8 or between 8 and 9, okay? I also invite people to email me. My email is in there. It's got the yellow tag, and if you scroll through the comments, because I try my best to do all I can for as many of people as I can. I wake up of a morning with about 200 emails, and I try my best to reply to every single one of those throughout the day or the next day, okay? My inbox this morning, I finally got back to 0 new emails. Wow, considering last week I was in the city with my daughter at uni. So, wow, I finally got back to 0 emails. So I'm actually up to date. So tomorrow I do have a little bit of time on my hands, a few hours. So I can, if I don't get through emails today, it'll be definitely in 24 hours from now, where if you've asked me for a book or if you've asked me for a spirit guide reading or whatever, I can do it for you in the next 24 hours, okay? My daughter's back at school tomorrow, so I won't have a distraction of having her here either. Hello, lady, says Diesel Hawk. Thank you so much for being here. And I love your little picture, okay? Janet Martin sending a little hi. Okay, so Diesel Hawk, I will go to frontline for 3 months, rotation in 2 days. Will I survive? Aries 11, April 2002. Okay. Diesel Hawk, I'm going to be honest with you. You are one of those rarities who is so patriotic to the causes of what you represent. I give you every respect for that. And please know, always use your gut every minute of the day as you walk forward. If something doesn't feel right, or if you just got the don't go that way, listen to it. For we do get little notions in our brain when things are not going right or in accordance with our plans, okay? So as you go out every day, always be aware of how you're feeling, especially when you're in hostile environments. So be aware of that. Even getting on a plane, you know, I've flown 600,000 air miles in my life. You know, I've been around the planet about 25 times. Oh, my God, about 25, 30, I don't know, can't count the number of countries I've lived in. But every time I get on a plane, I always look at the plane and I look at the sky and I say, is this plane okay to get on? And I always know the answer. If I ever see a plane and I think, should I get on this? And it's like, dong, what's that for? I'll get a connection flight or something else, okay? The night that I survived a plane crash, I got told, be careful. I knew I was going to survive because she said, be careful, okay? That's her, by the way. So I love your service, okay? 3 months rotation. It's not going to get too bad in the next 3 months, I don't hope. In the next 2 years. Sorry, bird. Oh, my bird just went, because I can still see my bird sitting there. Bird, owl. Okay, so I hope that helps there, darling. Dune, I have sent you a manuscript to 4 different book publishers. Will they accept it or do I have to change it? Okay. I would be finding something with your editing. Tell you the truth, Dune, send it over to somebody who can do an editing of it, changing the words, okay? If you do want somebody that may help you, I do have somebody, she edits my books. So if you want her contact number, please email me and I'll connect you two together. It's all about networking, right? I'm sure this lady is looking for some things to do, okay? All right, and you can also tell her how much you expect to be pay her, etc. All right? A lot of things in life we do have to pay for ultimately. But she's a very, very lovely lady. I sent a more detailed email and to Aldonte Thompson, thank you so much. Okay. Love your work. Where did you go, Lynda? Sorry, I've always been here. Sorry. Vicky Light, she's still on. Restart the vid when it pauses. Alrighty. So I am unfortunate if I have paused today or whatever is going on, because as I keep saying, my internet is giving me dramas, and it's only about another week. Thank God I can go and get a new contract. Okay? 1st of February, I'm going up to get a new contract for my phone, for my internet. Alrighty. Rachel Cortez, what do you see from my boyfriend's photography business? Is he trying to build up? Can he be successful, and how successful? Oh, Rachel, now it's funny that I was just talking about networking. He needs to network and get his name out there. He needs to send some photos over to magazines and say, hey, this is me, this is my work. Would you like to put this in your magazine? Okay? He needs to start networking more. All righty. Mama Vlog, hello, Mama Vlog. Okay, Tina K, thank you so much for all you do. I was a bit hesitant to ask, but I'm feeling nudged. Will I remarry and have children in this lifetime? Much love, Tina K. Okay, I can see someone for you, Tina. I don't like saying who they are. Okay, you've got to go out there and find him yourself. Or, more particularly with you, he will find you. So when you go out, make sure you look damn fine, sparkle, radiate those true emotions of who you are, and he will be attracted to that and come over and say, hey, hi, how you doing? Like Joey Tribbiani or friends. Take it from there. Okay, so Bernadette, could you tell me if I can trust my friend Louis? Sometimes I have the impression that he wants to complete with, oh, yeah. I just got, oh, my God. We had a movie came out. I think it was Gallipoli or one of those type movies. It was an Australian film, and it was about two men, and they were always competing. Back in World War One, where they used to run messages from one like bug out to another. And this guy actually was an Olympian, so he was a very fast-paced man. But it's that competition. You're right. So if you do come up with good ideas for like business or anything that's going to make you go forward, please be a little bit mindful about how much information you give to that person, because they could turn around, and please know it's only could, turn around and steal your ideas and claim them as their own. Okay, so there you go, Lugia Soares. I had no issue here on my end with video sound. Thank you so much for asking. Peter Ellis, you're back again. Hello. It appears that my internet is lagging according to a speed check. I'll have to update the speed. Yeah, I know. Wait, Peter, it's only a few more weeks and I'll be better. Okay. Dejan Hassan, thank you. Good morning, good evening. Hello from Nashville, Tennessee. I lost my mum almost 2 years ago. Can you tell me if she's with us? Yes, she is. Who's the sister? I don't know if it's your sister or her sister. But she's coming. It's not an elderly woman sister, but she's coming through like 30, 40-year-old, this girl, okay? So there you go, darling. She's fine. You know, when we go to heaven, we're more than fine, okay? If you want a copy of my book, please email me, and I'm happy to give you a book of this one. I'm giving it away. There it is. This is how big it is, guys. I send the PDF as a reply in an email, because then you can just open the PDF on your device and read it, right? Barbsies. Yes, that's Barb Z. Thank you. Will I move soon? Thanks. Be aware, darling, real estate is about to fall. So if you are renting, wait. Be patient, for prices will come down. I would hate you to get into a place now and then in 3 months the rent goes down significantly. You know what I mean? If you're buying, it is definitely not a time to buy. Wait 3 months, because real estate is dropping by the day, okay? All right, Krista M, hello. Hello back to you too, Krista M. And Lily SCT, can you see how my future love partner looks like? Is he grey hair? Lily, I actually don't like telling you who he is, because if I tell you who he is, you won't go through all those motions, healings, and other things necessary to actually find him yourself. And then it would also be, all right, cast. It's almost like a spell. Would have you found him naturally if I didn't intervene? So it's sort of like that spell. I don't like doing it, darling girl. So there you go. Krista M. Hello, Lynda from Ontario, Canada. Hello, I'm in Brisbane, Australia. Lynda, do you see any concerns with my health? Krista M. I would need a photo of you, darling. So can you please send it over to me and just say, here's a photo, check my health. I am what's called a medical intuitive. So I see inside people, and I see like a three-dimensional. So I actually see the brain with all the blood vessels around it. I see the skull over there. In the neck, I see the bone structures. I can see the blood vessels and the arteries and muscles. In the body, I see the actual liver. I can see the kidneys. And cholesterol talks to me. Intestinal problems talk to me. You know, I had one guy and I said, oh, my God, mate, your blood pressure's through the roof. He said, what do you mean? I said, oh, I'm seeing it's like 160 over 120. And he said, I've just been to the doctor yesterday. That's exactly what it was. How did you know? Because blood pressure talks to me. I had another guy here. I said, mate, your blood sugars are so high. You're at 24. He said, how did you know? In Australia, blood should be like 6 at the very max. And he was 24. And he said, how did you know that? And I said, because your blood is talking to me. Okay. So if you do want me to do any sort of medical intuitive type reading for you, all you got to do, email me, put in please free reading. And if you want a copy of my book, let me know which one you want. Attach a photo and just tell me what you want, all in the one email. Okay. Because I'm getting inundated with emails at this point. So I'm not taking any new readings at this point. They're all email readings from now on. The next 4 weeks for me is totally booked out. Okay? All right. Can you see how? Yep, that we did that one. Baby size. Thank you, sweets. Oh, I love the sweets. Chocolate. Okay. Dejan Hassan's sister. Her sister here on earth, or with my mum on the other side. I think it's sister on the other side. Okay. So now that I've got up to scratch here with my comments, please excuse me if I have missed any out there today. We've got a lot of comments coming through. Please know I'm going to put in some information about me again for anybody else that's just come in. If you do want a reading via email, here's my email address. All you got to do is say, I'd love a free reading. Well, I put my PayPal in there, but that's only if you wish to send over a contribution, okay? Please give me a reading. Here's my photo, so attach a photo. If you want me to see a spirit guide, I must have your consent to connect with them because they're connected to you, right? Then ask me any question that you like, and I'm happy to answer it for you, okay? Because I'm not taking any new clients at the moment for Zoom sessions because I'm fully booked out. Okay, I have a man who wants a relationship with me, but I am not so interested. But he is very interested. Help. Rebecca Jackson. Be a little bit aware of this guy. He's not altogether being honest. Play along with him for at least another few months. Let his true colors come out, if that makes sense for you. Okay? Something's just not right with this guy. It's almost like he's hiding something. Hopefully, for your sake, it's hiding the fact he's got $10,000 in the bank and he owns a couple of houses. Could be that, right? I hope and wish for the best for everybody. Okay. V is a Jazz. I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong for you. Sorry, V. Okay. Hi, Lynda. Hello. Gosh, I'm hoping you can tell me if my face will heal. Will I like the outcome? It's been so difficult. The more we say to ourselves that I am beautiful, I'm young, and I'm so healthy, the more we create this. So let's all do it now, guys. Okay? Thank you to Rebecca. Let's do it now. Get yourself comfy again, and I'll just have a cup of tea. Today I'm drinking my, what have I got in here? Ginger, cayenne pepper, honey, and turmeric. This is what it looks like. It says green concoction, but it's really nice. Rebecca, I'm so grateful that I'm right. Okay. Let's just now do a healing manifestation on us, okay? Then I'll go into the Rune stone. Healing manifestation. You know, I've got a broken neck. I've had a brain tumor. I've also got this lump in my throat. It's all gone. I don't have it anymore. Gone. That's the first attitude that we've got to have. We've got to have the attitude that whatever is wrong with us is in the past. We had that issue. Okay? That's the first thing. We had it. We no longer have it because now in this present, we are perfect, we are beautiful, we are young, we are healthy, we are fit, and we are strong. That rhymed, by the way, did you notice? So let's just do it as a little manifestation. Heavenly Fathers, thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to create oneness and health and prosperity within ourselves. Thank you so much for the confirmation that we've identified things that we no longer want in our bodies. So we cast those things out. So please think about those things that you don't want anymore. Cast them out, for I had those things wrong with me, and they no longer exist in who I am from today and tomorrow moving forward. Please know that I am healthy, I am strong, I am fit, I am healthy, I am a beautiful, loving, I am a gorgeous, helpful person, doing my best through hard times. And I am going to be all I wish for in my future. I request that to create that now within me. I am now visualizing the person that I want to be in the next 2 years. And I am making that person now exist within my body structure. Thank you so much for all you do for me, helping me, guiding me, protecting me, and most of all for loving me. For I am just a quivering wreck of DNA on this earth, and I am so proud that I trust you, I believe in you, and I know in my heart you are doing what you can for me in accordance with my own life work, my own life contract. Please allow me all the opportunities of the universe. I command under my own free will that all the goodness, the prosperity, the potential, and the abundance that I deserve comes to me. And if you want to finish it with an amen, feel free. We all have our religions, we all have our spirituality, we all have our specific words to say. But the more we say those words, I am today strong, I am today the best version I am, the more it ripples and it oscillates through us, and it comes out of us like a vibration, and it attaches to everything around us. Woo! Makes us feel good. I feel good. Do. See, I always sing, right? Who'd think I'm coming up to 57 in a few weeks? I'm still 35, right? Okay. Because I was 36 when I died, so I always say I was the year before that. Okay, let's just go back here. Rebecca said you're so right. Dawn Thompson, here is me. Love you, Lynda. Thank you, Dawn. Christian T, lagging video, unfortunately signing off. Thank you, and see you next weekend for our reading. Thank you so much, Kristen T. But Janet Martin, I'm having green tea with chamomile, lavender, and peppermint. Actually, Janet, I just heard the peppermint is the one that you need the most. Add a little bit extra of that next time you make a cup, okay? V, love you, thank you so much. I am always here, okay? Always here. I try my best. I've still got 24 watching me. So let's just go there again. I'm going to promote myself. If you do want an email reading in private, please email me. And at the same time, if you do want any copies of my 4 books, I don't care. I'll send you all 4 if you want them. I've got my Heaven book, Ghost book, Psychic book, Spirit Guide book. If you want any of them, email me. There's my email address. All you've got to say is, please give me a free copy of your Ghost book, Heaven book, whatever book, all 4 books. If you do want a private reading by email, please give me, I'm going to need a current photo of yourself, okay? I also need your consent if you want me to connect with your spirit guide, okay? I do get about 200 emails a day, but I'm staying up with them at this point. Okay, I am also going to put in my PayPal link right now. If you do want to throw me a couple of dollars, the next thing, I will go there. Thank you to all of you who, I'll show you my old phone. Remember I had phone issues? Here's my phone case. You don't want to know what the phone looked like. If that's the case, what does the phone look like? So thank you to all those who helped me get my new phone. As you can see from my YouTubes, I was actually filming the other day at the park because I do want to start going out more and doing videos on the go. And while I'm out doing things, private things that I've got to do, waiting at doctors, etc., taking other people to the hospital, etc., I can sit there and go through my emails and work on it from here. So this is now my work phone. I've got it. The next thing I'm saving up for is a really nice little laptop. So I can, this computer that I'm working on today, I'll be honest, I bought it 12 years ago. Wow. So I do have some really cool equipment that I want to upgrade. I'll tell you some things that I would like. I'd love to get an IR camera, infrared. I want to start doing some ghost investigations in my house because I've got some ghosts here. So I want to get myself some really cool camera systems set up so when I leave the house or at nighttime I can video and see who's walking around my house. I will show you some photos, guys. Let me just find them. I have captured real ghosts before. This is a real ghost photo. He's in the ghost book if you want a copy of it. Look, you can see nose hair. You can see his ear. There's his eye. Look, he's got glasses on. And in this other one, look, you can see his glasses. Look at his eye. But there's white noise. There's nothing. He's got no body. So I want to start getting some really cool ghost videos. How cool is that? And because you guys know me, guess what? You get access to it all for free. Love what I do. Okay. Could you tell me if I'll be able to see my spirit guides one day? B, all you got to do is that little prayer that I just did before. Welcome them in and ask them to appear to you. Okay? If I can see spirit guides, so can you. It's innate abilities. Okay? If you want a copy of my psychic book, I go into all the psychic abilities, how to get psychic abilities. So there's all these little things in there to say how to get them. So if you want a free copy of that one, ask me. That's all you got to do. Ask me for a copy. Okay? B, yeah, so there you go. Dr. Dennis 77, audio cutting in and out. Yeah, I will go. My internet contract that I'm presently on expires on the 31st of January. I've been up there twice. 4 hours out of my time that I just do not get 4 hours, guys. I'm honest here. I don't get 4 hours to just go and sit at the bloody telco shop waiting for them to say, we cannot help you until the 1st of February. So I've got to go back in on the 1st of February. I'm going to get a new deal for my internet. Thank you. I can't wait. Hopefully my internet starts working then. Lenny, hi, sending you love. I just brought one of your books last week. I can't wait to read it. If you want more, Lenny, all you got to do is email me and I'm happy to give you more. Okay? I've got 4 books out there. So there you go. Okay, little intuitive picture taking is much fun. I hear you, Janet Martin. So I also want to start going back out to the cemeteries around here. We have this really cool cemetery. It's the Goodna Cemetery, and people can put any headstone they like on the graves. So it's really cool because you're walking down and they put pizza ovens with outdoor settings next to the graves so you can have a picnic with your dead grandfather, that sort of stuff. It's really cool. Very extremely haunted place. And they've also got the old cemetery there from the asylum. I take down my tuning forks and I get some really good information there. I've caught a few people that I've been there with have actually caught apparitions there at night. It goes off. So I am a parapsychologist. I think that's what we're called. So paranormal investigator. So of course I want to start doing all that sort of stuff again as well. And then on top of that is my heaven education as well. So I do get quite busy. Thank you. I know you have 4 books I plan on reading. Oh, thank you, Lenny. Just ask for them and I'll send them all over. I send them over as a PDF, okay? All right. B, can you tell me if I will have children in this incarnation? B, I'd need a photo of you, darling. Can you also please include your torso? Okay, because then if you're a female, I can look inside and see if I can see any eggs there that form. Otherwise, if you're a male, I can go inside and see your pancreas and all that sort of stuff and see how many children you'll have. But yeah, I do have a lot of, I can actually tell guys how many kids they have, believe it or not. That's a weird one, you know? Well, anyway, so there you go, guys. I've now been talking for about an hour and a half. If you've got more questions, I'm happy to keep going. Okay, so let's now go over and I'll do my rune stone for today. When I do my runes, I don't personally just pull out a rune. I always ask her to direct me to the stone that she wants me to have. So please throw me over this rune stone that you wish me to read today. I wish to receive a rune stone that will help all of us today watching this show what we need to hear for the next week. It's down the bottom and it's you. You. That one. It's got this little thing on it like a you. Oh, don't drop it. Okay. So let me go into my Rune Guide book and I've got to find, there it is. I actually don't think I've ever had this one before. Oh, it actually goes upside that way. So it goes that way, this one. Okay. Hello, Christine Co. This one here is the one I'm going to read out for us today, guys. It's that one there. Okay. Let's have a read of the message that we need from this one today. So it's called the Urus. And it's called the Wild Ox Rune. Very good. Urus, huge, strong, wild oxen, which is now extinct. The symbol of strength, courage, forcefulness, and resilience. Also indicative of energy and natural vitality. Isn't this a message of what I've been talking about today? Where we need to stay strong. We need to stay healthy. We need to stay positive, resilient, and most of all, natural vitality is another one in there. Pardon me. So I've got 4 dot points for this one. A strong, forceful rune. Oh, this means we can get things done. Remember our cup card from before? 3 of Cups. Things are coming our way. Okay? Things are coming our way. Use inner strength and courage to overcome current obstacles. Just because things aren't going our way doesn't mean that they actually aren't. Okay? We've got to trust that everything does happen for a reason. They're always watching us, and everything is in accordance with what we contracted before we were born, right? The next one says, embrace an impending change. Take the risk. You have the strength to deal with the outcome. Now, if any of you guys today have received my prophecies that I got told in 2001 when I died, there's a lot of stuff happening in the next 2 years. A lot of hardship, a lot of deaths, a lot of changes will be made. So it's saying to embrace it, accept it. But that doesn't mean that we have to allow it within our own mind. You know, right now there's some shops around here that they no longer accept cash. I'm not shopping at those shops anymore because to me, cash is still currency. So I'm doing what I feel best, because we've got to remember those who want the cashless society is what I mentioned before when I was saying about the Warrior Earth Foundation. Carl S., if you know who I'm talking about there. Do I want him to win this race? Be assertive. A breakthrough will appear. So, guys, this Rune for today is actually a really good one. It's actually saying if we stay focused and we stay in love, and if we keep going strong, staying strong, and creating love from within us, we're going to win this war, because it is a war that we are currently in. We can't deny that anymore. You know, if you want that video from 2005 that I was mentioning with GB, reverse the initials. If you want that video from 2005 where he says that he wants to bring out the Miley Cyrus, email me and just say, can I get that 2005 video? Okay, I'm happy to send it to you because it's got the date stamp on there from 18 years ago. Can't make this stuff up. Okay, Lucy Cat, dear Lynda, am I going to get married in this lifetime? Lucy Cat, wait a little bit. Okay. I healed myself with I am. I was taking 10 pills down to none. Thank you, sweetheart. Jenny Valance. Now, guys, if you want proof that this stuff that I talk about is true, look at that comment right there from Jenny Valance. I healed myself with the I ams. I was taking 10 pills. Now they're down to none. I can't make this stuff up. The more we stay positive, the more we believe that we are healthy, and the more we raise our vibration, the more we're going to get through this, right? Jenny Valance, thank you, Rebecca. Okay. Lenny says, I died at the age of 10 and heard angels. Yes. My gift started then. Yes. But I've been working on developing them the past few years. Recently out of the medium closet. The Rune fits my life so perfectly. Lenny, I've got a book. It's called Psychics Explained. If you do want a copy, all you got to do is email me. Ask for it. Okay? All right. Lenny said also, I would love the video. I just found you, so I'm catching up. If you go into my playlists, Lenny, I've got my heaven stuff. I've got ghost education. I've got personal development ones where we get through all things like grudges, how-to videos are all in there. Please binge. I don't mind people binging on me. Okay, Lenny, that's the book I just bought. Oh, well, Lenny, thank you so much for buying my book. I love the support. If you do want more books, please email me. All you got to do is ask for it. Okay? You know, I am trying to upgrade my equipment. I am a single mum, as I keep telling people. So if you do want to come through and just say, hey, you know, here's a couple of dollars or whatever for helping you go forward. You know, I live up to my promises. I've been saying for 2 months I needed a new phone. I've now got the new phone. Okay. So, you know, please know that I'm not frivolously just spending the money that I get donated. It is going towards me and doing this work for others. Okay. I've also started now on, it's called Consciousness Explained. It's not one of these books that you're going to find in the run-of-the-mill, oh, yes, how to meditate and go into our consciousness. No, this is more about perception, how we create using the law of attraction. This one is about manifestation. It's about our perspective and what we create through that perspective. So I'm really looking forward to this book coming out. It is going to be a long haul coming because for the next 8 weeks, I've got 3 readings a day, every day. So I'm not taking any new clients at this point, guys, but I will get into my emails. So if you do want an email reading, please send me over a current photo. Ask me if you want any books. I've got 4. Just ask for which one you want. Ask me all your questions. If you want me to connect with your spirit guide, I do need your permission. Okay? And we'll go from there. Okay? All right. So Lenny also says that's a book I just bought. Rebecca Jackson, love you, Lynda. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I actually I started out, it took me 15 years to come to terms with the fact that I died. I remember a sergeant, actually it was a senior sergeant. I was at work one day. I was an admin officer with the police for 10 years. And this senior sergeant came up to me and he's looking at me really quizzically. And he says, Lynda, who are you? And I'm just sitting at my desk where do I start? And he says, it's almost like you're a different person when you're here. I'll never forget him saying that. It's almost like you're a different person when you're here. Who the hell are you? Anyway, I wonder if they're now watching my channel too. Wouldn't that be funny? And they go, wow, we knew she was different. Okay. James Cole, hello back. Busiest day thus far. More power to you, Lynda. Glad you got your new phone. Thank you so much, James. I always say, when we do little random acts of kindness for people, anything from helping with bags, walking to a car, opening a door, saying hello to a stranger, even just that courtesy, that compassion, or even just that, hey, as you walk past someone, that ripple effect creates so much. And it builds, and it builds. And how can these nasties win this war if we concert ourselves to doing this every day like I do? Every moment of my day is an opportunity to create that greatness that I want, that will engulf, transform, and ultimately heal all the negativity that these in authority have got. We don't get it, and we will never win by giving them hatred or judgment or accusations. Instead, we win this war by showing them what love is, showing them how kind we can be together, especially when someone is attacking or being obnoxious even, or sarcastic. So don't retaliate with that same vibrational energy of emotion. Come back with love, understanding, and compassion. I get some pretty horrendous texts from people I know personally because they just cannot get out of that negative mindset that they're in. And all we've got to do at the end of the day, when we ask ourselves to be a better person and we heal the crumbs of yuckiness that we've been through in our lives, man, we make it a better world. So how do we start to heal ourselves? Let's do it right now. Here's another little gift for you today. And if you do like what I say, please know my PayPal is there. Let's just go there right now. And you talk to yourself. So I'm going to do it to me, right? But this is how we do this. This is a start. Lynda, I'm talking to Lynda now, me, right? But you talk to you. Lynda, It must have been so hard for you when you were 5, when I started seeing ghosts, because we talk to ourselves, right? When you started seeing ghosts, and that one that you saw when you were 6, it must have been so hard and you were so scared. I can fully understand now that I'm an adult how scared you were as a kid. And I understand now that you're only doing what you thought was the best option because you weren't getting support from others. They didn't understand you, and that's their prerogative. That's their prerogative. They didn't know what you were going through because they're not you. But you did your best, and I'm so proud of you for doing that. And I'm also so in love with the fact that you've still survived through that. And look where you've gotten to today, where I'm now this person. So I give you that support. I give you that encouragement. Most of all, I give you that healing, that all those issues from when you were 6, they're no longer an issue today. Because now we're wiser, we're smarter, we're older, we know more. And now I can heal that pain that I had. I don't have to carry that with me anymore. Because those people that were around me when I was 6, they only did what they could do as well. And I don't understand why they did what they did, because I don't have to heal what they did. They have to judge themselves at some point what they said and what they did. But as long as I do what's right for you, Lynda, as long as I do what's right for me, Lynda, and as long as I do what I feel is best for all those that I love and cherish and adore around me, I'm doing okay. I am doing okay. I am doing the best of okay that I can do. And even in the hardships, the financial woes that we get, and in those struggles of life and deterioration of relationships and the uncertainty with jobs and all those other things that stress us in our lives, we're still only doing what we can do with the knowledge and the options available to us at those times. So don't go hard on yourself, Lynda. We don't have to feel bad about what we've been through, because at the end of the day, we've been through everything we went through for a reason. We would not be the person we are today unless we went through all that yuckiness, because it's made me stronger. It's made me more loving. It's made me more caring and giving and supportive for those who have also been through similar situations. How could I ever help somebody dealing with the trying to give up an addiction unless I had perceived addictions? How could I ever give hope to someone in a homeless situation unless I too have been homeless? And I was homeless. After I left my first husband, I lived in a woman's shelter. I had nothing to my name. I walked with nothing. How can I know that exhilaration and power of standing up and saying, Lynda, you're stronger than you think, and you're going to make it. Going to make it. I am going to make it. And we say to ourselves, you know what? I actually am doing okay, because everything in my past has always worked out for me. I'm still alive. I've still got my hair. I've still got I'm broke. I've got debt. I've got neighbours that give me the willies. I've got this in my life. But you know what? None of that matters, because it's what is in here that counts the most. And it's when I look at that person that's within me, that powerful source of energy, and I think of the potential that person could be, And I say to myself, let's just start bringing her out of that shell. And I'm going to start representing in my life who that woman is. And I think, who is that woman? She liked being a rock star from the 70s and 80s. So how about we put on a Led Zeppelin song, AC/DC track, or T-Rex song, and we start to vibe out and feel good about that. And then I might go and have a bubble bath. And then I'll get a bit of work done. And then you know what? My day will be done where I feel so proud in what I've accomplished for myself today. Look at how far now I am wired. Because this is how we pep talk ourselves. And we say to ourselves, it doesn't matter if we've got all this stuff going on. We're trying our best to get through it. Well, it makes my eyes water, guys. Let's just see who's commenting. Okay. Whew. I'm so wired now. I do feel like playing a Led Zeppelin song. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Oh, that's Kashmir, by the way, one of my favourite songs. What is the bird in the background making that sound? Wowzers. Rebecca Jackson, I have a couple of birds outside. Not really paying attention to them like I usually do. So the one, we've got butcher birds. If you look at a butcher bird, we have those. We also have curlews, C-U-R-L-E-W. I think they are curlew birds. They've got long legs and they're ground dwellers, but they can fly. We've also got crows. We've also got some parrots out there. So, yeah, we have a little menagerie outside, or should I say an aviary of birds. So thank you for admiring those. The whistle in the background, can anyone else hear it? I would say that is actually the butcher bird, okay? So go and have a look at a butcher bird, okay? We've also got magpies. They have this beautiful ringtone as well, okay? So isn't it amazing when we do pick up on what is around us, we are aware. And when we get aware of what's going on and we stay consciously, I don't want to say aware again, but it's the only word that fits, right? We become aware of the bird. We're aware of the good feelings that we feel. We're aware of the negativity from our neighbour. And then we say, well, which part of all that do I want to be a part of today? I want to listen to the birds and I want to be a part of this great energy. So that neighbour creating all that blick, I'm going to ignore him and push him out so that my good energies today only vibe around those who want it. We can't save everybody, guys. Okay? We really cannot. We cannot save everybody because not everybody is ready to receive the goodness that we want and hope on everybody, right? Broody for Ashes was my 2020 theme. Okay. And 2003 is I am love, I am a medium. Yes, yes, yes. Stepping past fear into my most beautiful life. Lenny, you're amazing. Thank you so much for watching me today. Okay. Paranormal Experiences just said we have curlews everywhere. That crying is so funny. Yeah, look at a curlew, guys. Yeah, they're funny birds. They're Australian birds. It's funny how they have them at the zoo in a cage and all the native ones come in and they're all standing outside the cage. It's like, you're in there and we're out here. Bye, we can fly away now. Okay, so guys, it's now 10:15. I'll keep going for another 15 minutes. If you do have a psychic question that you want me to answer for you, please, no. Salmani, thank you so much for still being here, darling person. You know, I only hope and wish the best for everybody. And I hope that you've emailed me and you get a couple of my books today, okay? Are soulmates a real thing? Do we have life contracts with specific people to be in a relationship with? I know you've mentioned your ex-husband. Okay. I've got actually 2 ex-husbands and an ex-fiance who I call an ex-husband because he's Tashi's dad. So I actually say I've been married 3 times out of respect to my daughter. So I'm now single. So I'm Ms. or Doctor is my titles, okay? So are soulmates real? I firmly firmly believe, from what I learned, if you read my book about reincarnation and stuff and you watch my videos about soulmates, I firmly believe a soulmate is our soul, because there's no time, right? We've got to remember here, there's no time. I believe that our soul can reincarnate into a life that's right here, right now, and then I meet that person who's me, because it's my soul, and I just have this instant attraction to them because it's me. Does that make sense? So I find myself so attracted to them. We may get on, yes, but then again, we may not get on because that soul living this other life, or my soul, I should say, living the other life, they may have assigned themselves to learn generosity. And in this life, I've contracted myself to be a real tight-ass skin question type. If you know what I mean. So didn't mean to say that. But you know what I mean. So me as a tight person, would I get on with someone who's just like throwing money at everybody? Okay. But how do we learn the value of generosity unless we are tight? And then how do we learn how to give away money unless we do hoard it? See? So our soul can be here at many times in different lives, doing so many lives, doing so many lessons at the same time. So I've actually got a video. It's in the Heaven playlist on this channel, and it's called Timelines of Souls. And I'm going to just draw a little diagram for you just so you get it, right? All right. So I'm just doing a little timeline here. All right, I'm just writing up here 80, 2090, right up to 2100, right? So here's the next decade going forward, right? So let's just say right now today, Lynda's soul, okay? Not Lynda's life, but the soul that is now my life, right? Stay with me, guys, okay? Just say I'm born in 2020. So there's me. I'll call myself Peter. I don't know. And I live up until 2100, right? 80-year-old, right? When I die, I don't reincarnate in 2100. I could be born back in 1950. Way back here, right? So me as 1950, I live until I'm 2035. So I live up until this point. So here we are, Peter and me that was born in 2050. And when this one dies, they might say, oh, yeah, I'll come back in 2015. So 2015's in here. So now we've got three of us alive at the same time. One might be born in Israel, one might be in Cuba, and then there's me here in Australia. But what if we're all born in Brisbane, Australia? Huh? Am I seeing my own soul in other people as I walk down the street? Do. Of course, it's possible. And why am I only saying three of me? There could be millions of me right now, 2023, all here at the same time, because time does not exist. Okay? So I hope that's given you a little bit of clarity. But if you do want to watch that video in further detail, it's called Timeline of Souls, How Reincarnation Works, and it's on my Heaven playlist on this channel. Okay? So, Suli, hello, Dr. Lynda. Hello. Could you tell me if I will be able to buy my own home this year? Wait, that's the news. Wait, okay. Sometimes it feels like my life is blocked. All right, the reason why you're feeling blocked is because it's not time yet to do it. I'm telling everybody across the board, now is not the time for real estate. Real estate is about to crash and burn, okay? So please know, if you are thinking about moving and you're going to be renting or buying, now is not the time to do it, okay? Prices of houses is about to crash all over the world, okay? All right, so Susan Lees is back. Hello, you can hear me now. Thank you so much. All right, thank you, Lynda. Even though I could not hear you, I can hear you right now since you're getting ready to go off. Sucks when you can't. So, Susan, thank you so much for being here, darling girl. Rebecca Jackson, deep question. Oh, I love my deep questions, darling girl. May trigger. Okay, let's just do a little trigger warning. If the information I'm about to give you does upset you in any way or form, please go and talk to someone about it. Okay, that's my professional opinion. I am not a medical doctor. I am a doctor because I have a PhD. Okay. What about incest? What is going on there? Is it that they were unrelated in a previous life and perhaps in a relationship? Every situation with every life is different. We can never assume the perpetrator or the victim what their life represents. We can never know what life paths they're on, and we can never assume what life lessons they are here to teach themselves or to teach another. How do we know what is bad unless someone does that bad act? So then we learn not to do it ourselves. Okay? I look at someone like Adolf Hitler, the atrocities that he was responsible for. I never want to be that person. And how do I know I never want to be that person unless I can say the name Adolf Hitler, where I understand how nasty someone could be? But then Adolf Hitler, we must understand, he wasn't all bad. Ava Brown loved him for something. She stayed with him. So he had to have some good qualities in there to attract her to him, right? So it's all about our perspective. We don't know what a victim has to ever learn. But one thing I will touch on here, because I've had a few, and this is still under that trigger warning, guys. If you are triggered by this, please go and talk to a professional medical doctor, okay? Children who are sexually assaulted. I get a lot of adults that come to me and they say, you don't know what my life was like. I had this happen to me. What I believe is happening there is that they are blaming what somebody else did to them when they were an ignorant, unprotected, insecure child. So they're blaming someone else for how they grew up into an adult. They have not healed that past situation or situations to the point where they've said, I do not give permission or consent to me being a part of that anymore. What that person did to me was none of my business. I was merely the means for which they accomplished it. And I now no longer accept that energetic attachment or connection. And I cast that out to heal in the universal energies. I firmly believe this is how we form a grudge. I firmly believe that this is how we create issues with future or present relationships. So it's only when we go back and heal and seek forgiveness for those who have hurt us in the past that we can then take our own power, own authority, and say, I am never going to be that person again. Some of you may know my past. Some of you may not. I was diagnosed with chronic PTSD after leaving the police. I was on the media, so drop myself into Google and you'll see comes up. It's still there. Courier Mail from 10 years ago. Lynda Cramer. I'm still on Google. I'm very transparent with my past. There's some nights I have the most horrendous nightmares about what I did, which I can't talk about. because I signed a confidentiality agreement. There are things that I wish I'd never gone through. But it's when I try my best to not allow those memories to affect who I am today and into my future. It is when I take the strength knowing that right now today in my own synaptic memories and my own routines, behaviors, and in my own cellular network, that I can change my neuroplasticity into a loving person who is no longer a victim, but somebody who now stands up and takes charge for her own actions and is accountable and responsible for what I do in my own future. Takes a lot to say that, right? Some days it's 2 steps forward, 20 steps back. Some days I go 20 steps forward. But the more we try, because I will never say to anyone I'm a guru, I'm not a master, I'm not an angel. I will never dare to compare myself to those heavenly entities. My goodness. But at the end of the day, as long as I try to be like them, and the more I try to make others be like them, it's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. I think that's a good way to end today, guys. Hope you've loved my show today. If you did, I'm going to just put all my links in there again. If you want an email reading, please contact me. If you'd like me to connect with your spirit guides, you must let me know that you give me permission. There's my email. It's in the comments. If you want any of my books, Heaven, Ghosts, Psychics, or Spirit Guides, send me an email and just say, hey, can I please grab your book? The one about the ghosts or whatever. Will I ever find a partner, soulmate? I've had many relationships in this past, but they're always ended in a heartbreak. So it feels like I'll never find love again. I'm basically giving up. P, I'm just going to go straight there because of all the stuff I've just said. What you're actually saying to me, and I really want you to consider what you've said in your message there, you're actually comparing future relationships to who you've had in your past. How cruel is that to assume that the girl that you're going to meet or the guy that you meet, they're going to be behaving and acting the same as someone who didn't work out in the past. Never judge who comes into your life. Always give them that chance, that hope. And most of all, allow them to feel the full love of you. So then they know who you truly are. Hope that's helped. So today, guys, if you have liked this today and you wish to donate towards my cause, because I do want to upgrade some equipment, here's my PayPal link for today. Thank you for your time today. Mama Bob, thank you so much for being here. I think you're in Melbourne. I think you're Australian. I hope, don't get me wrong. My apologies if it's wrong. But, guys, as we go forward into the next week, the cards today have been really cool for us, okay? Really cool. The next week, it's all about, because the truth is coming out, and those in authority are now scrambling, that, listen to the initials, right? The Warrior Earth Foundation, those people, they're running scared because we know what they're doing now. We know the agenda of the depopulation stuff. We know what they're now putting into our food. Insects. I've got a video, unrelated of course, wink wink, but this guy gets a bug from his backyard and he puts it into water and it's full of these black parasite worm things come out of it. Those parasitic little black worm things are now in our food. They don't die through the acidic stuff in our stomach. So they go into our bodies and they're living. This is scary stuff. So we must stay strong. We must stay focused. Most of all, we must stay aware of our environment. Turn on your spidey senses. So in closing, let's just do another gift for you all today. And I hope that you've liked all these little freebie tidbits that I'm giving you all today. Okay, here's one for you. Heavenly Fathers, Ascended Masters, Angels, or whoever you wish to ask for this, please know how grateful I am that I know that you are protecting and supporting me through all this world. Please know that I am understanding that I did sign up for this. Please keep me on the path that I signed up for, and please protect me and secure me as I go out into my daily routines and habits. Please allow me to have that intuition, to give me that deja vu, and to give me those moments where I have those moments where I feel something isn't right. And let me know that that is you protecting me. Give me those signs and messages so clearly that I cannot miss them from you. And to allow me to use my intuition to make the best possible choices available to me at the time. Amen, if you say that word. So that's all we need to say. Yeah, some people have these techniques out there and they'll charge $2,000 in how to be a psychic. All we've got to do is ask for what we want, because these abilities are innate. They are unique and they're natural. As soon as I say to myself, I am a psychic medium today, I can see ghosts. Oh. Just going to let my feed come back. Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. That's what my computer just said. Ooh, so be it. Rebecca Jackson just said, thank you. So mote it be. Okay. Hi, Lynda from Karen Doyle. Hello, Karen. Okay, I'm actually at the end of the show, Karen, so you can always go back and watch, because I've had a couple of drops today where I've done some prayers on how to get protection, how to see our spirit guides has been in there. I've just done one on self-healing today. So there is some good information about what we can do for today. You're fine, Karen. I get you a lot, so I don't care what people call me or spell my name, okay? Please know, guys, as we go into this next week, cheers, guys. Thank you so much for being here, James. Thank you, everybody else, for being here today. I am about to get off because I've been here now for 2 hours. Whoa, what a show today. Thank you all for being here. Stay strong. Stay focused. Stay intuitive. Ask them to help you see when the bad stuff is about to happen, so you have that forward warning, so you know not to go that way or whatever. It's all about consent. If you want a reading today, my email is there. If you want to donate towards my cause, my PayPal link is also there. So on behalf of myself here in Brisbane, Australia, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Everybody's saying thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're all feeling that love today. And I'll talk to you all same time, same bat channel next weekend. Bye.